Hello, Christmas! I just got baptized.
Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Alyssa. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I was originally gonna literally scrap I think my October TBR video because I think the October TBR did not go as planned, but I promise you'll get that right at the end of this video as well. But I wanted to introduce this video as a little bit of slice of life and honestly for documentation purposes because I did get baptized on Halloween and I do have the footage from that. And you know what? I want to praise the Lord and show you guys that I do actually worship. I just don't really film much when I'm in church because it's time for me and the Lord. So do with that information what you will. I hope you guys enjoy this video and thank you guys so much for coming along. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
It's currently 9:24. Yesterday we started Fall I Want and I got about, I'm gonna say about halfway through before I decided to DNF. And I need to give y'all the reason because I usually don't like to DNF books. I think I've DNF'd maybe 5 this year out of my 40, this being the 5th one I think. But it was just a little too spicy for my liking, and I'm not going to sit through something like that and feel uncomfortable reading a book. But I did spend enough time on this that I was like, I'm counting this as read. Because I got, I think, to 75, and I was like, it's not even worth finishing. Like, it was just that icky. It is a little spicier than I would like. I rated this 1 star. Sue me. Sue me that I count this as read because I spent so much time on it and I got more than 50% of the way through, so I feel like it counts. But that means we're officially starting Bride. And honestly, this has been sat on my TBR for so long that I feel like this is gonna be such a fun read, especially Bride and Mate and having Mate immediately afterwards. Like, oh, I'm going to eat this up. I know I'm going to love this because I love Allie Hazelwood. So I have a lot more hope for Bride and Mate.
That freaking mountain.
So it's currently 3:12 and we finished in Barnes quite some time ago. I was browsing for a little bit. I was thinking of getting a book journal and then I was like, let me do this for a whole video. We could start a book journal together. Usually I'll do that when I have like a bookish video, but I think that won't happen until next year. So I want to get a book journal eventually. That being said, I know what brand I'm going to get it now in because I was looking over there and I also saw the buy one get one half off and I took advantage of that as a member of Barnes because I shop there so often that there's no point in not having one. So I've got a pretty decent haul for you guys. One of these authors is on my physical TBR, but I found out that the book doesn't come out until February, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm not going to pick that up until the next book is out because I want to read it back to back, sort of like how I'm doing with Bride and Mate in this video. So I got Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, and it has a beauty of a sprayed edge. And honestly, I think it's like less than 400 pages, so this is going to be a quick read, and hopefully will be in my December TBR because I'm doing a little twist on how we're picking my TBR for December, which is going to be very nice and very fun. I've also been looking forward to getting these two books specifically that are next because of the hype on TikTok one and the fact that most of my favorite YouTubers love these books and swear by some of these authors. Specifically Kristen Hanna. All of my YouTubers go through her entire backlog, and I kind of want to do that with them if I love this. If I hate this, then, you know, I'll just put it in a little free library. No harm, no foul. But I got The Nightingale, and she is thick. So this will be a ride for sure. I don't know if I'll do a separate book video on this or not. I haven't really made up my mind in that forefront yet, but we'll get there. I've also never read historical fiction, which I think this is what that is, so that'll be fun. That'll be new. And then I also have A Little Life. This is going to break my heart. And the only reason I say that is because Sarah did a video reading A Little Life, and the way that she described her reading experience scares me. It makes me feel like I should start annotating my books, which is rare because I don't usually annotate, but I might annotate this one just because of how much is in her. But yeah, these are going officially onto my physical TBR. We have about a week to finish the rest of this TBR video, so that'll be fun. On the TBR cart, let's go put this on the TBR cart. Okay, so we just finished having lunch, and now we're at the library. I have to edit. He's gonna play on his iPad, but I have to edit a YouTube video that goes up today, and then I'm doing homework tomorrow, and we're gonna hopefully read more Bride in this vlog because that's what I was supposed to be doing. But I have to finish that, so we're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna read. And then we're going to Twin Peaks tonight because he wants to watch the Packers game, and I will be reading while eating because why not? Okay, so we're on our way to Twin Peaks so that he can watch the Green Bay Packers. I wanted to go to Twin Peaks because they have good food and a bar, so I'll be able to drink my little mixed drinks and read Bride because I need to finish this by the end of next week, along with Mate. unfortunately. So hopefully I get that done. But we've had quite the eventful day. I did shower and I'm in the same sweater, but I put on leggings instead. It just made sense. It's also comfortable. And I know when we walk out, it's gonna be freezing because it's officially fall, at least in El Paso. How are you feeling over there?
Go pack, go baby.
Good morning, besties. It's currently 8:56. We have quite the long to-do list to do today, so I kind of want to like check in with how we're doing with Bride, and I'm currently on chapter 10. If you guys did not tell, I was literally reading in the club yesterday. I had my headphones in, noise canceling, playing the audiobook, so I was like immersive reading in the middle of the club, which is so funny. But I made it a very big chunk of the way through, which I appreciate because I think I was, up until now, I think I've only read like a couple of chapters. And yesterday I made like a proper big dent. And I think today I'm going to audiobook it on my phone for the better majority of the morning and get some stuff done. I do have to upload my video today because I didn't upload it yesterday, but I did edit it yesterday. I meant to upload it, but it wasn't exporting when I was at the library, and I still have to do my thumbnail. So I'm gonna sit down and do that after I get my coffee and all of that started. But, oh my Lanta, I'm eating up the werewolf vampire romance, and it's kind of eating in the fact that I'm getting just crumbs. Like, there hasn't been any smut yet. There's like nothing really that's happened other than the fact that there's like, she figured out something within the werewolf clan. I'm not gonna give you guys too much because I don't want to spoil it for you guys either if you've never read Bride. But girl, I love it so much. Also, this is so comfy. I got this at Sam's and it's officially my new favorite sweater. I have so much homework to do and it's not even funny at this point. Guys, I finished Bride yesterday. Dare I say, Allie Hazelwood does it again. I love her MMCs. Sometimes I feel like they do blend together a little bit. But Lo Moreland, the man that he is, ate it up. Ate it up. I gave this a 4.5 stars, specifically because of the found family in it. It just, mwah. The plot twist could not have seen that coming because I was following the loyalists and all of that. If you know, you know. But gave this a 4.5 stars. The only reason it didn't get a full 5 is because of the nodding in this. So if you don't like that kind of thing, maybe don't pick this up. But honestly, it didn't bother me too much considering that I think it was only like a couple of scenes and I was like, you know, whatever. But Allie Hazelwood does it again. I'm finishing the rest of her backlog. I literally think I'm only missing Love Theoretically on my shelf, as well as a couple of her, I need the physical copies of her novelas. But other than, I think I might be almost done. I have like 4 more books left in her backlog. This is so fun. But then I also started Mate, which I found out literally follows Serena, which is her best friend that she was also looking for here. So we get a little bit of her and a little bit of that. And then I think her werewolf mate is Cohen. who we get introduced to in Bride as well. And honestly, I'm here for the interconnectedness of this. I love this. I really hope we do get some Misery and Low in this, just because I love them that much. But I'm so excited to finish this. I didn't finish my October TBR on October 31st. Pains me. But we're going to service for Halloween night. People are out and about.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's sick. But there's your update. We're gonna go to service together because why not? I just got baptized. Let's talk. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's the day after Halloween. It's officially November 1st. I did not complete my October TBR in all of its entirety. Sue me. But I did indeed do the dank thing of getting baptized, and I feel like a win is a win, and I'm gonna take it. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. So, that being said, I don't think it's a bad thing that now I get to celebrate Halloween with the gospel. And I mean, I did that anyway. So like, can you blame me? It just felt right in the moment. I'm not even gonna lie. Our pastor, I think Pastor Jared, was like, hey, so like, get right with God, do XYZ. And I was like, well, I was saving my baptism for another day. And then he was just like, if you haven't been baptized and you've been thinking about getting baptized, that is the Holy Spirit calling on you to serve him. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Might as well do it now. And, you know, one, it'll wash away all of the sins, my prior sins, but like, it'll also bring me closer to him, and I'll be able to study and do the things that I love to do while being able to honor him. So, that being said, I now get to celebrate Halloween doing and preaching the gospel, doing worship, and doing all the things that I really love to do. So I feel like that was a win in its entirety, but officially back home. It is currently 5:24. I did rot in bed for a little bit. I didn't update the vlog for a couple of hours, and I am so sorry about that. I have not literally, like, I feel like I have not vlogged, like, a proper vlog in so long. So, like, this is new to me all over again. Anyway, I did an exam earlier today, And that's officially done. I skipped my lab. I'm also probably going to skip my class Thursday morning, because I want to be able to lock in and get as much stuff as I can done throughout the day, because I think that's one of my heavier workload days. I do have a really big essay due, and it's literally due tonight. And I have to do a graph in it, and I'm a little scared because the graph is actually kind of hard to do. I have to look at what my professor put in our thing, because I did skip the homework assignment where I had to do the graph, because I knew that the graph was going to be a pain in my behind. And I was like, I don't want to do that right now. Like, that was so, it was the most stressful week of my life. And I was like, nah. I'm like, if I don't have to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I'm pretty sure he takes off, like, I think 2 homework assignments that we haven't done. So I only have not done 1. So a win is a win, okay? A win is a win. And I figured that this was probably going to take majority of my brain. I might do partial of it tonight and partial of it tomorrow, since I am working 12 to 5 and I'm probably not going to want to write. So I'm going to see as much as I can get done today, because I think the latest I can turn it in is Friday, but it wouldn't even be worth it to turn it in on Friday, because you're practically getting an F, because he takes away 10% of the grade. And I think it's like a 50-point assignment. So if I turn it in tomorrow, I'm not going to be upset. You know what I mean? I just want to, like, get it started, get the brain juices flowing, get something on the paper, and maybe it'll write itself. That's usually how it's been for, like, the last couple of essays. I'm not going to lie, I hate writing, but when I write good. Does that make sense? I think the only bad grade that I've gotten this year in this class for the essay was the introduction, and that's because I didn't know how to write formally, and now I do. So I could, like, reel it back a little bit and figure out what I'm doing without getting points taken away. Because if not, it'll make it so stressful the last week of school, on top of all my other exams that I have to take. Just thinking about the fact that we're that close to exams is so terrifying. It is the most terrifying thought that I've had all day. But we're just gonna lock in and get stuff done, okay? So let's go. I don't think my phone's gonna get delivered today, but I work, so I don't really think it matters. So
Pick up Picasso, pick up Picasso.
oh, and then tomorrow we're filming the first video of BOOKMAS. We are officially post work, and we're at Barnes, because Barnes is like across the street from the apartment, and that means I get to pick up the book that I've been meaning to get.
I have crazy hair all day because I took a nap and I didn't want to do anything. And I should have done my laundry, but I didn't even do that. So.
It's okay, we have tomorrow off.
Well, technically we have all night.
Yeah.
She's pulling in all night. Or trying to. It's barely 6:05, and
I need to get like 2 Red Bulls.
She's gonna get sleepy in like 2.
Oh, I forget.
You'll pray. He doesn't want me in there. No, what he...
Stop back at the apartment because my coffee didn't have enough sugar in it.
I'm sure it is.
Every year we have a tradition where we get new ornaments. So we're gonna show you what sums up our year in ornaments. And I did this, I think last Christmas, which was our first Christmas together. But this time we have a nicer apartment and we like leveled up. So like, here are our new ornaments, I guess. This one is to represent us moving into the apartment. This is the Polaroid that we took, I think, in like the first week. And then I got books because Miss Booktube creator. And then we also got old fashioned because we both turned 21 this year. And that's our ornament haul. We have a whole bunch from last year because I think last year we were on a kick and we were also about to go to Disney. So we had a whole bunch of like blind boxes. We're gonna put that on the tree now since that adds the personality of the house to our tree. Hello, Christmas! I'm gonna have to edit this out. Oh my god. I got so... We have a story time because our UPS driver, like, I'm not doing that. Our UPS driver missed us, but he got it. He got it! I'm gonna set
after her.
Yeah, he ran after her to get this because it was supposed to deliver today. Literally 2 seconds ago, we were kissing for that last clip. And then I'm going to set this up off camera. Not only Batman, we may have took a minor detour to Metro. But now my phone is connected. Now my phone is actually my phone. So hell yeah. Huh. We stopped to put away food because I did cook food before we left. And then we're gonna go to Dave's.
We still have 10 plays. We still have 10 plays. And ours.
At least I'm rich and high. I'm rich in ducks.
Someone's so excited right now.
Hello everybody, so we've officially made it to the end of this vlog. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you really like this vlog, comment down below, subscribe, it would really help out my channel. But yeah, I love you and I will see you guys next Sunday. Mwah. Bye!